In the bustling city of New York, amidst the towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, there lived a man named Michael. From a young age, Michael had always been drawn to the world of theater. The magic of the stage, the allure of the spotlight, it was as if the theater called out to him, whispering promises of dreams yet to be fulfilled. Growing up in a small apartment with his parents and 3 siblings, Michael's love for acting seemed like a distant fantasy. His family struggled to make ends meet, and the idea of pursuing a career in the arts was met with skepticism and worry. But Michael was undeterred. Every spare moment he had, he would sneak away to the local community theater, watching rehearsals with wide-eyed wonder. He devoured books on acting techniques, practiced monologues in front of the bathroom mirror, and dreamed of one day gracing the Broadway stage. As he grew older, Michael took on odd jobs to save up money for acting classes. He worked as a waiter, a delivery boy, and even a street performer, honing his craft while earning a meager income. His friends and family often questioned his choices, urging him to pursue a more stable career path. But Michael could not ignore the fire burning within him, the passion for storytelling and the desire to bring characters to life on stage. Years passed, and Michael faced countless rejections at auditions. The road to Broadway was filled with disappointments and setbacks, but he refused to give up. He took every rejection as a lesson, learning from each experience and growing stronger in his resolve. One day, as he was working yet another shift at the diner where he waited tables, Michael overheard a conversation that would change his life. A renowned Broadway director was holding auditions for a new play, searching for fresh talent to fill the lead role. Without hesitation, Michael grabbed his headshot and resume, determined to seize this opportunity. The audition day arrived, and Michael stood nervously in line with dozens of other aspiring actors. The theater buzzed with excitement and nervous energy as each performer waited for their chance to shine. When Michael's turn came, he stepped onto the stage with a mix of fear and determination. The spotlight illuminated his face as he performed a monologue he had rehearsed countless times. Every emotion poured out of him, the joy, the pain, the longing, all of it laid bare for the director and casting team to see. When he finished, there was a moment of silence that seemed to stretch on for eternity. And then, to Michael's amazement, the director stood up with a smile on her face. "You've got the part," she said, her voice filled with excitement. "Welcome to Broadway, Michael." Tears welled up in Michael's eyes as he realized that his dream was finally coming true. He had never given up, never wavered in his belief that one day he would stand on this stage. And now, here he was, about to embark on the journey of a lifetime. The rehearsals were grueling, the pressure immense, but Michael thrived in the whirlwind of creativity and excitement. He poured his heart and soul into the role, immersing himself in the character's story and bringing it to life with every fiber of his being. And then, the opening night arrived. The theater was filled to the brim with eager spectators, the air alive with anticipation. As Michael stood backstage, waiting for his cue, he felt a surge of nervous energy mixed with exhilaration. The curtain rose, and the play began. From the first line to the final bow, Michael poured every ounce of his passion into the performance. The audience was captivated, hanging on to every word, every gesture. As the years went by, Michael's star continued to rise in the world of Broadway. He took on challenging roles that pushed the boundaries of his talent, earning accolades and awards for his performances. His name became synonymous with excellence, and theaters across the country clamored to have him grace their stages. But amidst the glitz and glamour of Broadway, Michael remained grounded in the values that had guided him from the very beginning. He never forgot the struggles of his past, the long nights of auditions and rejections, the days of working odd jobs to make ends meet. Instead, he used those experiences to fuel his passion and inspire others who were still chasing their dreams. Michael became a mentor to aspiring actors, offering guidance and support to those who, like him, were determined to make it in the world of theater. He volunteered at local schools, teaching acting workshops and sharing his journey with wide-eyed students who hung on his every word. One day, while visiting a community theater in his old neighborhood, Michael met a young actor named Sarah. She was bright-eyed and eager, with a raw talent that reminded him of his own early days. Sarah told Michael of her dreams of performing on Broadway, of the passion burning within her to tell stories through her art. Moved by her sincerity and determination, Michael took Sarah under his wing. He became her mentor, guiding her through auditions, offering advice on acting techniques, and sharing the wisdom he had gained over the years. Together, they worked tirelessly, honing Sarah's skills and preparing her for the journey ahead. Months passed, and Sarah received her first big break, a supporting role in a Broadway production. The excitement and nerves were palpable as opening night approached, and Michael stood proudly by her side, offering words of encouragement and support. When the curtain rose on Sarah's debut performance, Michael watched with bated breath as she took the stage. From the moment she uttered her first line, it was clear that she was destined for greatness. Her talent shone brightly, illuminating the stage with a brilliance that brought tears to Michael's eyes. As the play unfolded, the audience was captivated by Sarah's performance. They laughed, they cried, they were moved by the raw emotion and depth she brought to her character. And when the final curtain fell to thunderous applause, Michael knew that he was witnessing the birth of a star. After the show, as Sarah basked in the glow of her success, she turned to Michael with tears of joy in her eyes. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice trembling with emotion. "Thank you for believing in me, for guiding me, for never giving up on me." "You did this, Sarah," he said. "You had the talent, the passion, the determination. All I did was help you see it. You are the one who never gave up, who worked hard, who believed in yourself. And now, look where you are." Together, they stood in the dimly lit theater, surrounded by the echoes of applause and the lingering magic of the stage. For Michael, the man who had never given up on his dreams, this moment was pure perfection. It wasn't just her talent that captivated him at this moment, though her artistry was undeniable. No, it was the fierce determination in her eyes, the unwavering resolve that seemed to permeate every fiber of her being. David fell in love with Sarah. It became clear to David that Sarah was not just a muse, but the very heart of his world. They built a life together, a family filled with laughter and love, where their children grew up surrounded by the warmth of their bond. As their love deepened and their family grew, David and Sarah found themselves dreaming of new horizons together. They shared a passion not just for each other, but for the arts, and the idea of creating a space where creativity could flourish took hold of their hearts. It was on a crisp autumn day, the leaves swirling in golden hues around them, that they made the decision to build their own theater. With Sarah's artistic vision and David's business acumen, they knew they could create something truly special, a place where artists could come together, where stories could be told, and where the community could gather to share in the magic of theater. They poured their hearts and souls into the project, working tirelessly to bring their dream to life. From scouting locations to designing the space, every decision was made with love and dedication. They sought out the finest craftsmen and artisans, ensuring that every detail was perfect, from the plush seats to the state-of-the-art sound system.